There, Sherman, Leave a Legacy, episode number 64. It's time to really have an attitude of gratitude. As an entrepreneur, as a sales professional, you should be constantly sending out, at least weekly, handwritten thank you notes. It can be as simple as a postcard. Real simple. Actually, postage is a little bit less for a postcard. It could be something that's laminated, maybe a picture, maybe something that's kind of cool, a little doodle. It can be on specific stationery. You want to be able to get out of your typical rut of sending a digital email that just says, hey, thank you. I think e-cards is a nice touch as well. However, I know that some people don't like clicking on links that they're unfamiliar with. And so you might want to just be careful of that one, just because with the whole spam that seems to come through, we're much more apprehensive on clicking links that we're just not aware where it's going to go. When you have that attitude of gratitude, if you were to say to yourself, every Friday I want to look back on Monday to Thursday, and what did I do? Who did I engage with that I think could receive a thank you note and really benefit from that engagement? And what you'll find oftentimes is that people will respond very warmly to those. In an era that we're getting a lot of emails and text messages, the handwritten note goes a very far way. And even back in the day, if you were to just rewind 20 years ago, handwritten notes were still just as valuable. Even if your handwriting's horrible, which mine is, it still sends a nice touch. And maybe you can slow down a little bit and make it a little bit more legible. I like to use a permanent marker because it makes the font real thick and I have to write real big and thus write less. And so it makes it a little bit easier to get those thank you notes out. So as you do that, the most important thing in all of this is just having that attitude of gratitude. Giving out compliments now versus later. Oftentimes, I think a lot of times leaders and even entrepreneurs, we have a tendency to, we'll do a big bash during Christmas and that's when we'll thank everybody, or we'll send out thank you cards during Thanksgiving. And oftentimes the reason for the thank you has been long done, has been the task or whatever was accomplished. The thank you is now old, or you've already thanked them in some kind of way or fashion before then. And so I think the Thanksgiving cards and I think the holiday cards have its place. I think when you see and you give immediate feedback of gratitude, people are going to appreciate it a lot more. Great book out there, Gary Vaynerchuk's Thank You Economy, really speaks home to this attitude of gratitude. And life really is being given to the go-giver versus the go-getter these days. Find out different ways if you're connected with them through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, some kind of social media outlet that you can connect with them and find out what are some of their hobbies, what are some of their interests, and maybe you can speak directly to that. You saw that they just had a kid. Boom, here is a 6-month little baby outfit, or here's a Nook. Different things that can differentiate yourself from just the humdrum typical manager, leader, or even vendor. So the question that I have for the community is, what are some of the gratitude things that you do to show appreciation to others? Have a fantastic day, everybody.